want to take a few moments today to talk about something that comes up every now and then on gun forums, on YouTube, and pretty much anywhere that people talk about issues faced by people who conceal carry. That is, what do we do when we go into stalls in public restrooms? What do you do with your handgun when you're using a public toilet? Now, we've all seen the stories where a police officer or a CCW person leaves their handgun behind in a bathroom stall. Now, that's not a good thing to happen in a public restroom. It happened here recently at the airport where a police officer left his in there and a teenager ended up getting a hold of the gun. Luckily, the teenager turned it in, but that's not a good thing. So I want to talk about what I personally do in a public restroom stall, and then you can add your take to it or say whether you agree or disagree. Now, I will say right away, I'm not going to talk about what people do if they're afraid to put their pants down because the floor is sopping wet. If the floor is sopping wet and it's more than you can just wipe up with a tissue before you sit down, go someplace else. That's gross. Why would you use that bathroom? I also won't address people that are, well, I will address it, people that are afraid, well, is someone going to see my gun while my pants are down around my ankles? To those people I say, stop looking under bathroom stalls. I mean, that's just weird. So I'm going to talk about what I do, and I'm going to talk about two different types of holsters and kind of like basically three different scenarios, but two of the scenarios are very similar. Two of the holster types I'm going to talk about are ones that don't come off easily and ones that do come off easily. Ones that don't come off easily, I'm going to use like my Kydex here with the double clips. Once these are on, these are hard to take on and off. They're kind of a pain to put on or off. This is my Nate Square tactical holster, one little single clip. It comes on and off very easily. So I want to talk about what I do if I have a holster on that I don't think I can take off. This would also apply to like outside the waistband holsters, things like that. And I'll talk about a holster that I can take off easily, and I'll talk about if I have to take the gun out of the holster altogether. Okay, now we'll just pan down and I'll start to talk about what I do when I'm in a public situation like this. The first thing, oh crap. Okay, we'll try this again here now. First you just drop your pants, plain and simple, like we would all do. Get yourself ready oh, hold on, never mind. Wait a second. Okay, I think just dropping the jeans will be sufficient here, so we'll just drop the jeans down. Now what I do here with a holster that I have to keep on that doesn't come off easily, I just tuck my jeans under it and lay it just like that. I mean, it's not going anywhere. The jeans are protecting it from hitting the floor, so it's safe there. Why would I feel the need to take it off there? It's not going anywhere, and when I stand back up, I just grab the gun like this and pull it back up. That works very easily. Okay, now let's do it with a holster that's easily removed with my Nate Square Tactical. Okay, first I'll pull the holster off, drop the drawers, take the holster barrel facing back, and lay it right there. That way when I'm done, boom, I see it. Now not only is this the best way, in my opinion, to do it because you can take it out and see it and you don't have to worry about it hitting the ground, but it's also completely covered in a holster. It's not any danger of me making this gun go off. Now the next way I'll show you is if you have to take it out of the holster. It's not quite as safe because the gun's exposed, but it's pretty much the same thing. So now let's say I have to remove my gun from the holster. Okay, so first I'll remove the gun from the holster and I will drop my trousers here. And then, just like with the holster that's easily removed, I just place this facing back towards the toilet right there. Now, when I'm done and I go to pull my pants back up, it's right there. There's no way I can forget it. I don't have to reach over and grab it at the side. I don't have to remember any other step. If I go down and pull my pants up and I can't see that in my line of sight, and if I can even pull my pants up without that seeing it or feeling it, then something's wrong. But there you go. And if you do this, how can you forget your weapon? So there you see how easy it is. I mean, I've never understood why there's this big problem with it. As long as you use that little crotch cradle method to put your handgun in while you're using the bathroom, you never need to fear going to a public toilet again with your handgun. So like I say, it's simple, it's easy. I don't see why people have any problem with the practice at all.